everybody, welcome back to Strapped for Cash. My name is Brenna and today we are stuffing our first paycheck of September. We are stuffing today a total of $1,969, 400 of that being in placeholders from the sale of our camper. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so here is our cash. I have not counted it since I pulled it from the bank. So we are going to see together if they gave me the right amount. But to start out, we have $400 in the bank from the sale of our camper. She's making installment payments and I am a-okay with that. So we have 400, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 200, so 1,200. 1,250, 1,300, 1,350, 1,400, 14, 20, 40, 60, 80, 15, 20, 40, 60, 80, 16, 20, 40, 60, 80, so 1,680, and I don't think that I'm far back enough. 1,680, 90, 1,700, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1,800, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, so 1,860, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 1,900, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 7, 8, 9, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 69. So 1,969 is what we have here. So before I go much further, I do have this injury on my finger, and so my counting, I can't grip money very tightly. I got bit. Kozar bit me. I was trying to take something out of his mouth and my finger slid in and he chomped down. So it's still pretty tender, and I think he might have done something to my nerve because it feels like whenever I do that, like the nerve down my finger kind of twings like when you hit your elbow. And my fingertip is numb still. So I probably need to go to a doctor and get it figured out, but I just haven't yet. So anyway, so if I flip everybody off or if I'm not gripping something very tight, that's why. So into our mortgage today, we are putting $315. So 1, 2, 3, 10, and a 5. So 315 is everything we have in mortgage right now, starting out the month. Utilities, we're putting in 125. And then after I actually made my budget for this, we ended up canceling the internet at their house, our actual house. And so I think I'm going to be way over in utilities, so I might need to adjust my numbers for the following month. But we have 125 right now in utilities, so we're just going to roll with it. Subscriptions is getting its usual 30. And then our annual subscriptions gets $5. And so we now have 200 in the bank, 10, 15, 20, 1, and 22. So 222. I hope that's right. Come on. 222, yep. Verizon is getting 35. So that's all it has. And then same with State Farm, it is also getting 35. My car payment is getting 130. My home line of credit, my amount that I'm putting in does not change, but because we did the carpets in the old house, my minimum payment has gone up on this, so we're now saving for $420 instead of $404. But luckily I already saved $105, which comes out to $420. So, yeah, so that will be a little bit different when we unstuff. And for like my last payment, or my last paycheck of the month, I usually dip it down quite a bit, but now I can't. So camper is getting $75. My credit card is getting $115. The land is getting $75. School lunch gets $40, which this is a good reminder I need to check and pay that for September. And then our extra debt is getting $75. All right, so that does it for our bills. If you're new here, I'm a month ahead, and so I'm saving for October. And what I do is I take my bill, my monthly payment for my bill, I divide it by 4 since we get paid 4 times a month, and that's what I stuff in here. So moving on now to our kind of cash envelope binder. I am getting $10 in my spending today, and so I now have 30 in here. I did some unstuffing since I last saw you. Hogan is also getting 10, and so now he has 20, 30, 41. Eating out is going to get its usual 30. And so it has 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, and 53. We got Chipotle today, so that'll be gone. Gas is getting its usual 55. And I needed this desperately because I'm getting pretty close to empty. So I have 50, 65. Groceries is going to get 130. And we'll add that to what we have here. And so now we have 100, 20, 40, 50, 65. Household is getting skipped. We are going all the way to pets. Pets are going to get $30 today. My kids are being so loud. Okay, so we need to still put a 10 in here. So in pets, we now have 50, 1, 20, 40, and 50. So 150 in pets. And that is it for this binder today. Moving on to our short-term savings, long-term spending. In camper today, we are putting these 4 placeholders into our little section so that we know how much she has paid. And so with these 4, we have 1,000, 100, 200, 3, 4, 5, and 600. So $1,600 so far in her payment. And then we are putting $5 into just our regular spending. So we have 10, 15, 16 in like our trips or whatever. Let's see. We are skipping to family fun. We are putting $10 in here. I need to replenish. So I have 15 now in family fun. And then skipping back to school fees. We are putting $5 in school fees, so we have 45 now in there. Sports is also getting $5, and so it now has 50, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, and 83. And then vet bills is also getting a 5, and so it has 50, 65. And I need to get my marker. Here we go. So we will color in one of these dog bones on our tracker. So $65 now in vet bills. And that does it for this binder. Moving on to our savings binder. We are going to start today in birthdays, where we will be putting $10. Find a nice one. Okay, and so now we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 91, 92, and 93. So 193 in birthdays. In car, we are also putting a 10. I did go get my alignment fixed, and it was a lot more than I have in here. So I have 20, 40, 60, 70, 71, 2, 3, and 74. And I owe 196. So, whoo. Christmas is going to get $5. And so it now has 5, 600, 20, 30, 35, and 640. Dental and emergency are getting skipped. Our home envelope is going to get 15. So 10 and a 5. And so it now has 10, 15, and 20. Medical is going to get $10. And so it has 500, 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, and 58. So 558. Moms and everything is going to get skipped until we get to technology, which will get a 5. And so it now has 55. So we will fill in one of these. Not well, apparently. Okay. So 55, I knew that was going to happen. Dang it. 55 in technology. And that's it. That is it. Okay, so moving on to my wallet. I have a bunch of change. Got a receipt from the ATM too, and I have a 20 left. So I'm going to try and get this out without making a lot of noise. But I doubt I'm going to be able to. Oh, I can. Alright, well, for me, that was a lot of change. There's some stuck in here. It's been driving me crazy. So I've got some change in here. Just put it in there. And so we are going to take out this 20, and we are going to put 45 back into my wallet. So 20, 30, 40, 45. And that will last us until next week. So I have $20 here and 14 here. So I think what I want to do is I am going to skip these. I'm probably going to empty these because I want to focus on this. And I want to just focus on one thing at a time. I'm a little overwhelmed with this, so while we're still waiting on the house and everything, I think I'm gonna just focus on saving this 500, and we're gonna start today with this 20. And I'm actually gonna borrow one of my kids' markers so it doesn't bleed through onto the table. This is actually Harrison's drawing table, so I just didn't want to move around my desk. So I think that there's a 20 on here. I could have sworn that I saw one a second ago. I did. Okay, so I'm gonna color this 20 in with this giant marker. Giant marker that's almost at ink. Okay, so we're just gonna start with this, and we're gonna see how we go. I technically still have this challenge that I'm doing also, but that's like for when I just like have random money, not my leftover money. So I'm gonna do this and put that in there. So we are starting that one, and then all of these ones I'm gonna put into our $1 buck challenge. and go from there. So I'm going to go ahead and organize these, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So actually what I'm going to do is B, D, E, F, G, K, and L. Hopefully I did that right. So we're just going to put them in a pile today because I'm lazy. All right, so let's use our brown Sharpie. So we are skipping to B. And in B, we are adding 3. So we will do 1, 2, 3. And so now in B, we have 20, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31. So 31 in B, we're getting pretty close. No C's, we have D's. We only have 2 D's today. So we got 1, 2. So we are 4 away. We have 20, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 46 in D. So we should hopefully be able to finish that next time. In E, we are adding 2. So I think this is 19, so this is 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 19 in E. In F, we are adding 4. It's a good amount. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 37. In G, we are adding 1. And so we have 24. Now in G, almost halfway. No H, no I's, no J's. We have 1 K. This one also has 24. And then 1 O. And so this one now has 41. All right. So that does it for me today, guys. Kind of a quick one, I feel like. But just kind of a normal, regular paycheck. So nothing too exciting to report. Just another week. I hope you guys had a great one and you have a great week coming up. If you have made it this far, leave me a dog emoji. And if you have any tips on what to do about, I mean, I'll probably go to the doctor if it doesn't get better within the next couple of days. But if you've ever been bit by a dog and you have like numbness, let me know. So I will see you guys next time, and thanks. Bye.